22nd Psalm is a wonderful Holy Week passage. The psalmist wrote 1,000 years before the crucifixion of Jesus, and 800 years before the Romans even thought up this method of death. The early church used these 7 sayings of Jesus to demonstrate that Jesus was meditating upon this passage as he was dying upon the cross. It brought comfort to suffering Christians then, and does so even now today. In other passages like Genesis chapter 22 and Isaiah chapter 53, we can see Old Testament prophecy of Jesus dying upon the cross. But the 22nd Psalm invites us to join for a few moments with Jesus in meditation as he was giving his life upon Mount Calvary for you and I.
The fourth saying, I thirst, verses 15 through 18. My strength is dried up like a potsherd, and my tongue clings to my jaws. You have brought me to the dust of death. For dogs have surrounded me, the congregation of the wicked have enclosed me. They pierced my hands and my feet. I can count all my bones. They look and stare at me. They divide my garments among them, and for my clothing they cast lots. John 19:28 and 29. After this, Jesus, knowing that all things were now accomplished, that the scripture might be fulfilled, said, I thirst. Now a vessel full of sour wine was sitting there, and they filled it, a sponge with sour wine, and put it on hyssop, and put it in his mouth.
We thirst, either in the heat of the day or because of the energy we just expended. Now on the cross for Jesus, all his energy was used just to take another breath. He can count his bones moving with every effort as to rise and breathe. He can feel the searing pain in his hands and feet as he supports his weight. All the while, he can see below him the guardians of justice, dividing his clothes and casting lots to see who wins. Maybe you feel alone right now, thirsting as the rest of the world passes by right at your feet, doing their own thing. Jesus knows. Jesus cares. Jesus died for you.